What are your thoughts on love? That can be very complicated and very complex. I don't think there is enough time in one video session, much less a day, to give my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on love. Unfortunately, I've never been that lucky in love. And all I can say about it is, in all honesty, I don't really know if I've ever really been in love. And I'm someone that was married once. I'm happily divorced. I do not wish to ever get married again. For me, it may sound, I don't know, childish, immature, or unrealistic. But I just want the fairy tale. I just want one man, my soulmate, my twin flame, the man that I am meant to be with in a monogamous relationship, a real relationship based on real feelings with a real man who can accept me and love me just for me. And hopefully I will be able to return those feelings and be able to love him just for who he is. Because love is not supposed to be about rules or conditions or ultimatums or I'm going to change this person is supposed to be like this, this person is supposed to be like that. I want you to slim down, I want you to change your hair, don't wear glasses, I don't want you to be friends with anyone of the opposite sex, it doesn't look right. I've been in a few relationships that I can count on one hand. I was married to the first man that came along. We only knew one another for 6 months. Big mistake. People told me afterward, you don't marry someone you've known for 6 months. I did, and I regret it. I always will. The next man that came along, it seemed like at first he was an answer to a prayer. I thought he and I were in love, we're soulmates, we're going to be together. I'll never look at another man. We're meant to be. Well, as much as I thought that and felt that in the very beginning, that's how much I felt shame, regret, loathe, embarrassment, and shame for the tears and the time and energy that I invested in us, and it was a complete waste of time. I'm the type of person that's, I don't know, in love with love. Losing my train of thought here, I'm sorry. I think that maybe it's unrealistic for everyone to believe that for everybody there is somebody out there that's meant for them. I've had friends and acquaintances tell me that one day I'm going to be somewhere and I'm going to look across the room and there he's going to be and he's going to sweep me off my feet. I've had some people tell me that I'm a pretty or a beautiful young woman. I can have any man that I want. I don't see myself the way other people see me. I don't really see that as me being able to have any man that I want. I sincerely doubt it. Love is not like it is in romance novels. I learned that the hard way. I was brought up in a very sheltered environment, no social life. Love is not the way it is in romance movies or period romance movies. For any of you out there that likes to watch things like that, whether it's for the big screen or PBS Mystery or PBS Masterpiece Theater, love is wonderful. It's not jealous. It's kind. It's patient. You have to have an open mind. You have to really know who this person is. Take your time. I've seen people that repeat habits. They're stuck in a pattern, and they keep on just rushing into a relationship. They meet, they date, they sleep together, they spend nights together, they're moving in, they're engaged, they're married. And if it works out, well, I guess it might. I don't know. But in my opinion, a rushed relationship is always going to have the same result. It's just going to blow up in your face. I've dated a few men after my ex-boyfriend, and, well, it didn't really lead anywhere. And I've been hurt by men. I've been lied to, betrayed, cheated on, lied on, talked about behind my back. My ex-boyfriend was the nosiest, most insecure person I've ever had the unfortunate experience of knowing. If you thought a girl or a woman could be nosy, you're wrong, because this guy would go through your purse, your bag, your notebook, your journals, because he was hoping to find some type of dirt on me. Because in his mind, all the women that he goes with are, well, I won't say it, but he tried to make the women out to be the bad guys, when he was the one that cheated, lied, borrowed, bummed, stole, slept around, and all he cared about was himself. If there is a real man out there, I hope someday he and I will meet. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm 35 years old. I've never been one that's been ashamed to admit my age. But marriage is not what you think. I've heard a lot of women that's been married for a number of years, and they're still married to their husbands, and maybe their marital dreams and goals didn't turn out quite the way they expected it to. Because I've heard married women say, marriage is for the birds. No more than you read in the newspapers where someone's getting a marriage license, they're turning around and getting a divorce. So, you know, there's even churches, from what I've heard, in this day and age that will even encourage a couple, live together before you get married. If you can't love someone for who they are, if you cannot accept someone for who they are, if there is something about their appearance that's going to immediately turn you off because they gain a little bit of weight, or maybe they gain more than just a little bit of weight, or they've changed their hair, or they're not all fancied up all the time like they used to be, or they don't primp, or they don't want to go to a club or a bar or drink or smoke, or they don't act wild, or they don't have a sex drive that goes through the roof. You know, if you can't accept someone for who they truly are, and if you don't know what true love is, it's really sad, because I do